want me to get a bench to demo?
Welcome back. We got our strength endurance hurricane workout. This is our last week of these styles. This would normally be what we'd be doing on Monday, but because of the holiday, it's pushed back to Wednesday. But anyways, so we're going to start with an overhead squat. You can do this two ways. Just hold something over your head, band or a PVC pipe, broomstick, whatever you got around. Or you can make it a little more tension-oriented and stand on it. And basically you're doing that overhead squat while resisting the compression of the band. So you got 10 of those. And then warming up the back and shoulder blades. We're going to do a YTW, and you're doing a static hold for all these. So it's crunch, hold it for 10, crunch, hold the T for 10, and then the last one's pulling into that W. So those are all just 10-second holds. And then our last one, you're going to be in a push-up position, and you're going to go out to the side and underneath. So that would be the underneath, which is the IT band, and then that same leg is going to go out, and you're pushing the hips toward the floor. And then swinging it back onto the body. So those are 5, and then proceed to switch legs. If you need to make that easier, you could elevate your hands on a box chair or something just to put you up slightly. All right, so the biggest thing with our hurricane this week is we reversed the order from what we did last week. So instead of doing 10 reps, working our way up to 20 reps, now we're going to go 20 reps, working our way down to 10 reps. And the cardio is going in the opposite direction as well. So we'll run through the exercises and then I'll explain that one more time. So our vertical pull is some kind of lat pull. So you can go banded, where you're grabbing the band, or you can thread a PVC pipe through it if you need. If you have a machine-based one lying around in the house, so it's a Bowflex or cable column, you can do weighted lat pulls. You can do pull-ups if you want, or seated pull-ups. So vertical push, just showing a basic band press for our example. So it's just going from chin to lockout, keeping the core tight. Again, any variation you've been working with, I would keep it the same, whether you've been doing dumbbells, barbell, a machine, but just something from chin to overhead. And our last one is a Zercher squat. So we showed a backpack version, we showed sandbag ones, but basically the goal is kind of in that awkward, we call it more of a bear hug, but that's just slightly loads the squat slightly different. So you could hold a med ball like that, you could hold a dumbbell like that, but anything you got that you've been working with. So how that's going to work, you're going to go 20 vertical pulls, 20 vertical pushes, 20 Zercher squats, and then the first round of cardio is the shortest one. So for example, using the run, 200-meter run, and then you would do 20 of everything again, and then do a 300-meter run, 20 of everything for the last set, and do a 400-meter run. So the distance is increasing. Then you would take a rest, and then you move to the next round, but you are trying to up your weights if you can, or you're just changing the reps, and that would be 14. So 14 of everything, 200-meter run, 14 of everything, 300-meter run, 14 of everything, 400-meter run. And then you get rest and do the same thing for the last round of 8. And then you are done with the hurricane. So if you got time, we have a little shoulder burnout that you can do, or a little glute burnout. So we'll show the shoulder one first. You just need a band. So you can do a front raise to a pull apart, which is up and out, repeat. So the first round is 20 of everything, and you're going to go into high pulls, just pulling up towards the chest, elbows nice and high. And the last one, she combined the last two exercises. High pull first, and then press into that last one. So it's 20 of each, then 15 of each, and then 10 of each. And you can go through once or twice, so technically it's 3 times around. 20 of each, 15 of each, 10 of each. And if you want to do the glutes, you're going to do 20 one-leg hip lifts, so 40 total, because you got to do both legs, just pulsing up. You can elevate your heel on something if you want to make these slightly more challenging. Frog pulses are next, squeezing the feet together, 20 of those. And then doing a little combination for the last one is a sumo squat pulse. So the pulse, you're basically doing 2 reps. So it's nice and wide, staying low. And then you're going to go leg lift, and then leg lift on the opposite side. So in between each rep, you're just alternating legs until you've done 20 in total. So that's the same format. You do 20 of each, 15 of each, 10 of each. So for either of those, you can do 1 or 2 rounds, or you could do 1 of each if you got time for it. And that is your hurricane. All right, have fun.